I've collected 15 seeds that I think you need to see for both Java Edition and Bedrock Edition. We've got incredible cherry groves, beautiful mountains, and some incredible structures too. So whether you want your forever world or a seed for your next Minecraft phase, one of these seeds could be the one for you. Let's go ahead and get started. Since the addition of pale gardens to Minecraft, I've really enjoyed finding seeds with them. I think, well, the pale colors of the biome create a unique clash against other Minecraft biomes. This one with the mountain backdrop and the woodland mansion included looks incredible. Aside from this, the seed has tons of other flat meadows around for building if you prefer that. The woodland mansion in this seed is definitely an added plus in Java Edition, especially with that arena room. But this spawn still looks incredible in Bedrock Edition too. I should mention now that I find seeds on Java Edition, so I'll be sharing seeds with structures and locations for Java. Bedrock Edition has the same terrain, but structures are in different places. But don't worry about that too much for this one because many of the seeds in this video are great for Bedrock Edition too. But yeah, this is just such a beautiful looking spawn in this seed. The valley under these mountains is made up of so many different biomes. Along with the frozen peaks, stony peaks, and grove biomes, we've got dark forest, pale garden, birch forest, cherry grove, and savanna. These dripstone caves in the savanna biome look really awesome. You'll also be able to find some openings to lush caves too. So if you want one of those biomes, this seed is obviously useful. Of course, you can find plenty of other biomes outside of the spawn location too. I also think this whole valley could be used as an incredible building location. I just think this is a great place to spawn into a seed at. I've been finding some pretty cool seeds with a new QBiomes viewer search I created with mansions and witch huts. So for that reason, I'm going to create a tutorial on how I found this seed for my channel members. Go ahead and click the join button below if you want to see that and help me out a bit more. As always, I appreciate all support given to me as well, so liking, subscribing, and commenting are always very much appreciated. So I spawned into this world and the first thing that caught my eye was this woodland mansion being between some little cliff things. But man, it gets so much cooler. Heading over to the other side, I saw a witch's hut on top of the mansion. So that's pretty interesting. I guess the witch decided the roof of the mansion was a good place for an addition or something. But it doesn't stop there, because looking around, I saw plenty of pretty crazy looking terrain, including that sky island up there. The top of this tree nearly reaches the generation height limit. I mean, this just looks really cool. And it gives at least something in this seed for Bedrock players to look forward to. There's even a waterfall going up to it. Just some really cool things around spawn in this one. The view when spawning into this seed is certainly unique. There's not much more beautiful natural Minecraft terrain than a lush cave like this. Adding in a hanging mineshaft to Java Edition just really makes this incredible. I will say that if this terrain looks a bit intimidating, maybe try starting out with a build in this flat piece of mesa. Or you could always build a lush cave base too. The spawn of this seed is on this peninsula, and when looking out into the ocean, you can see something you may not have expected. I think mansions that generate like this look hilariously awesome. This one pretty much is its own little island. It has an arena room inside. I don't know, man, just think this looks really cool. It's just a pretty crazy thing to see when spawning into a Minecraft world. This comment asked me if I could find a mountain background seed. As always, I welcome any seed requests and I may get to them in future videos. But also, today's comment of the day is Chicken Jockey. Go ahead and comment Chicken Jockey in the comments and maybe you'll be featured in my next video. When I got asked to find a mountain background seed, I can only assume they want the mountains as a background to a build. So in this seed, the spawn is in this huge frozen peaks biome that is up at the generation height limit. If you go east, you'll be able to find a plains biome. This is where I say you'll get that mountain backdrop for a build. Looking south, you can see mountains. Looking west, you can see mountains. Looking north, you can see some mountains. To the east, there's a forest, and with some deforestation, you can really expand your flat building area. This village on Java Edition gives some perspective on how some builds down here could potentially look if they were small. And it's a blacksmith village too. I found enough obsidian for a nether portal and some nice iron starting loot. The two mountains behind the village are just huge, and they create a great valley between them for connecting the plains build to another build over here at the water. If you want some mountains as a background for a build, maybe try out this seed. The mesa biome was first added to Minecraft back in Java Edition 1.7.2. The name was officially changed to Badlands in 1.13. Despite being in the game for over a decade now, this biome is still one that is requested for me to find quite often. I personally like to find mesas that look like this one with some peaks sticking up like that. An old western town down here with some peaks overlooking could look incredible. I always default to saying old western town when talking about mesas. But yeah, if you want a Badlands seed, I recommend this seed with some really great looking peaks. When spawning into this Minecraft seed, I can see endless opportunity. I mean, it's like that with any Minecraft world, but the spawn area in this one is kind of ideal for me. Especially knowing that this is here, but I'll get to that. Let me just talk about the spawn first. All the different tree types around are so useful. They provide you with so many different block types right away. There's this cool crater here that could be useful for something. Even just utilizing this waterfall and maybe filling this with more water to create a lake type thing is an idea. And then we have this village here in Java Edition that could be very useful, and one right here on Bedrock Edition. This beach that generates in a super random spot is kinda interesting too. But that cherry grove is what really stands out about this spawn area. And having a cherry grove is great and all, but I mean, it doesn't get much better than when it looks like this. Just a truly beautiful area. There's really not much better Minecraft terrain than cherry grove circles in my opinion. I mean, it's just so awesome looking out over that lake. And the dripstone cave openings just complete how incredible it is. This really is just an absolutely stunning area. Did you know that I compile all the seed numbers and coordinates for each video for you? Well, now you do. So if you find a seed you want to use, go ahead and check that out for easy access and easy copy and paste. There's a link in the description and on the pinned comment too. There's a lot going on at the spawn in this seed. Let's start off with one of the many peaks here. It's just one of the many mountains around here. This spot down here with the dripstone mixed in looks really cool. But next to this mountain, there are 3 different structures. The first is this jungle temple. There's so much in Minecraft these days, but I'll never complain about finding one of the older structures like a temple. The other structures are where this seed gets a bit more crazy. No, it's not the pale garden that makes it crazy, although that's great, but rather the outpost generates on top of the mansion. I mean, this just looks really cool, probably a bit dangerous though. The bottom of the outpost tower can be seen in an arena room, which is pretty cool. And there's actually another arena room in the mansion too. So I'll say the structures here are pretty great. And I think everything joins together at spawn to create for a really awesome Minecraft seed. I spawned into this world looking at this, a witch hut stretching up and down some windswept terrain. This guy was walking around out here too. So many of you know that I like to look for tall woodland mansion seeds, and I've started doing that now with witch huts too. Or swamp huts, I guess they were changed to being called in 1.13. This one doesn't reach all the way down to sea level. It stops here on the cliff, and just one of the oak pillars is tall like this. The rest of the hut looks pretty normal aside from being among some windswept terrain. So in total, this hut is 60 blocks tall. I'm not sure how tall the tallest hut ever found in Java Edition is, but I'd love to know if somebody else does. And also, I would love to challenge people to find one taller than this too. Give it a try and let me know what you find. If I'm looking for a Minecraft seed to build, especially in survival, I typically look for mountain circles. I think they're a perfect spawn area. They just provide a perfect place for building in the middle. Like imagine a Walmart in there or something. In this one, we get the Frozen Peaks Mountains, a forest in the middle, and this lake here too. A little lakeside cabin as your first build could look pretty great here. But really, it's a perfect area for a small spawn build, so pretty much anything you build in here could look great for the most part. There's something so visually appealing about seeing a cherry grove in the middle of a mountain circle. And for whatever reason, I think it's even better when it's in the middle of frozen peaks. But this one's surrounded by plenty of other biomes for different materials and building locations, and this makes for a great seed. In addition to the cherry grove, on Java Edition there's a village too, and it goes up the mountainside right to a ruined portal. Outside of the mountains, there's another cherry grove village too. It's really not often that I find 2 cherry grove villages so close to spawn, so this is just a fantastic seed all around. A spawn location near a lake that's below some elevated cherry groves is fantastic. But this Minecraft seed gets even better when traveling northeast over to this location, a lake village with an incredible cherry grove backdrop. The village nearly stretches across the entire lake, and it has 2 blacksmith buildings. On Bedrock, there won't be a village on the lake, but that doesn't mean this area doesn't look cool. It still looks incredible. This is truly one of my favorite lake villages I have found so far. The many mountains in this seed create for some incredible valleys to travel through. These valleys are the perfect location for paths to connect your many builds, or maybe even some mountainside builds along the way, perhaps even in this big dripstone cave that leads down to the deep dark. Or maybe you just want to build in this area where the mountains connect. Kinda just endless possibilities. At spawn, there's a woodland mansion in Java Edition. I found 4 different arena rooms inside, and there were some pieces of lush cave generation throughout from generating mountainside. This also gives a good perspective of how buildings throughout the valleys could look. There's really just so much potential with this seed. The spawn mountain in this seed looks absolutely insane, and it's surrounded by villages in both Java and Bedrock Edition. From this angle, the mountain looks like just a normal pointy mountain, but from this side, you can see it's a bit unusual. The opening goes all the way down to the deep dark, and there's some floating blocks up here. The Java Edition villages are all pretty close to the mountain. Here's the coordinates to all of them. And here are the Bedrock Edition coordinates, with the villages being a bit further away. All that combines with some great plains for easy building around spawn. Truly just a fantastic Minecraft seed. And if you want to see more fantastic Minecraft seeds, check out the survival island seeds I shared on the left. YouTube will give you a video it thinks you will like on the right. Thanks for watching. I'm out of here. See ya.